Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I tinker with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you can click on the links in the comment section below. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. This video also has tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So, thank you very much for watching. Kicked off the day, took care of some YouTube stuff. Got my package in for Red Baron parts that I forgot to order or didn't realize I needed. Before I got started, waiting on these parts yesterday, I realized I needed a few more. So placed what I hope is my final order for the parts for Red Baron. Hopefully they'll be here Wednesday. In the meantime, I'm headed over to help these people finish up that 850. And then I'm going to come over here, work on Red Baron and Panther. And I got a request from Alex at Swedish Car Parts for some 850 seat skins, measurements, stuff like that. But we want those things to fit perfect. So we're going to get him a sample of the seat cover skins for the 850. Here I am back at this 850. It appears that there has been no progress. So the first thing I'm going to do is replace this power steering pump. After that, I'm going to put the sleeve around the fender. After I put the bottle in, then I'm going to put the fender on. Then I'm going to cut that windshield out of there and work on the dash. I want to get this thing out of my hair today. I'm going to take this power steering pump out. Looks like they hit a couple bolts but didn't hit them all. So there's one bolt down there I'm going to hit that should release this thing, or maybe not. Maybe it's the bolts inside the pulley here. Let me see here. Yeah, I feel a bolt inside the pulley. So I got a bolt there. And I think that's it. We are running, no coolant leaks, no oil leaks, no smoking. We did pull the airbag out of the steering wheel, got the dash pad off. Surprised we don't have an SRS light. And we're going to go ahead and let it idle for a few minutes and cut this windshield out next. That's our next thing we're going to do. Get that 850 running again. Replaced the power steering pump. Had a broken nipple on the return line. Installed a serpentine belt. It was old, cracked up. Had a short belt off of that donor car. Removed the airbag from the steering wheel. When that airbag blew, it twisted the casing in the steering wheel, so that stuff may be broke, may need a whole steering wheel, and the screw holes didn't align up, so I had to bend that back, got that aligned, and got that airbag off. So I'm gonna see if I got an airbag, if that'll work, and the horn will blow. But if that's broke, I'll have to replace the guts inside that horn assembly. And I'm pretty sure Swedish Car Parts has those parts. The brake lights were on. Somehow during the collision, the brake light pedal switch got out of adjustment. So I adjusted that, got the brake lights to go off. They put clamps on the firewall junction hoses, the heater hoses going to the firewall. So that's no longer leaking. Fired the car up, purred like a kitten, put the fender on, put the fender skirt on. We're going to put the hood on before we rivet that fender on to make sure we don't waste no rivets. That hood hinge may be bent a little bit. We want to check that out. Then we want to make sure the latches work before we close that hood and not be able to get that hood open. So it's coming along. I'm going to install the windshield So I'm going to get my windshield tool, cut the windshield out of that donor car, even though it's not perfect. I'm going to get a caulking gun, preferably a battery operated one, get the caulk for that stuff so I could run that stuff, that bead around there like they do at the window place. Set that window in there and be good to go. The guy's son took the dash pad off, I believe whose car it is, and the glove box was stuck. He used the video to get the glove box open, and just one step at a time. He's going to use the dash pad out of the black car, out of the silver car. So they're rolling. Got the car loaded down again. Got these seats in here for that maroon car, and I need to find one part for somebody to ship them their parts. Cam sensor, the plug on the one I had was destroyed, so I'm gonna go get a cam sensor for the guy, ship that stuff out. I also got to find my serpentine belt tools. I got a box of those somewhere. Got to find those, ship a couple of those out Monday. So that's where I'm at. Headed to the store. Probably going to go get my mask and gloves before I go to the store. Go to the storage and probably wrap it up a little early today. A couple other things on that car. When he started it up with the airbags out, there was no SRS light. So the SRS lights probably been out on that car forever. Also, when I pulled the airbag off the steering wheel, all that stuff was like burnt and fused to the back of the airbag. So I do have a spare clock spring to put on that thing, but that was not something I would have expected. So that was kind of weird that all of that wiring on the back of that airbag was melted to the back of the airbag. So just wanted to make a note of that. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.